Hello folks, this is Robert Franz back again. Alright, well, in this case I'm going to start off very simple. Hold up 1 minute. Didn't want you to hear that on my TV, so here we go. Well, I'm going to give you a little nice little story. Most people say that you ask them a question about politics, which is mostly my forte, seems like on this channel. Well, most people would ask, "Oh, did you vote for Obama the first time?" In my case, personally, I didn't. Because personally, most people will say, "Oh, you're a racist. You're a freaking racist." No, I'm not racist. Personally, I didn't think he was qualified the first time. Here's my reasons behind it. Inexperienced was number one. Goddamn, he was too young. He didn't spend enough time. Pretty much, his experience was not much time. Second, he was too freaking young. He doesn't know any better. And he came from academia and straight into this. You always start off trying to work in the private sector. That's number one thing I look for. If you worked in the private sector or served in the military. Because if you served in the military, you at least know what's going on in the White House and everything else, because you know deep down, you know inside baseball. Like myself. That's the reason why I picked McCain, because he looked a little more trustworthy, most people would say. But in my case, now it's the second time around. Now it's 4 years later. I've been working for almost 3 years. I'm starting to see it's starting to suck even more. I was pretty much, my assumption was pretty much dead on. The guy, once I start hearing some other people that are conservative, I started realizing I'm looking through a glass almost similar, and I start listening to more and more and more, and realized that actually I'm not really Democrat. I'm only a Democrat for one reason, because I work. But really, I'm a conservative Democrat, which is quite normal. If you're a working person, you're in the Democratic Party, you are a conservative, really, because you're worried about what's hitting your pocket there. That means anybody from YouTube, heck, you could be working on YouTube, you could be working at a freaking burger joint, all I care. It's because you're working. Those people in DC want to rob from your back pocket here. Let me move over. Your back pocket here. I'm holding my rear end. Meaning, they want to take your money and pretty much either stuff it in their back pocket or stuff it in someone else's pocket to pretty much make it equal, make it fair. Well, I have a little suggestion for you liberals. And you know, when they say it's free, really, it means someone's paying for you. Ugh. But I'm getting a little tired of that with people. But trust me, President Obama has always he pushed this hope and change. Well, I found out his hope and change is to screw us, make us look like the bad guy every time. Well, here's a fact of you. We're the only country that actually helps most countries out. I'm so close to putting you on a flagpole and see if you fly. That's how I feel about you. I'm not trying to be ignorant or anything, but trust me, the guy needs to be hung up on a flagpole. Plus, actually, I'd rather just sit there and watch him. Pretty much he's floundering. Heck, if you saw the last 3 or 4 days after the debate, my God, I just ignored it for a couple of days because I was sick of it. Because they really didn't want to analyze it. Really, they say, "Oh, he went down. He dropped. Romney got a bounce." No, he didn't get a bounce. It was around. This was before the freaking debate. So come on. So that's what I'm saying. You're following a nice little timeline with this. It's like, what the heck? The guy needs to realize he's an anchor that no one wants to be near. Look at Hillary, for example. She battled him to try becoming president, for crying out loud. Personally, I think sometimes it would have been better to go with her than with him. It's like, are you out of your mind? Imagine if President Obama didn't even got into office. Imagine Hillary beat him. in the primary, imagine we would be doing the same thing against Hillary, which would have been a little bit more interesting, would have been more amusing, because Hillary is a totally different personality than President Obama. So it means it's a lot better. A little bit more competitiveness, a little bit more give and take there. Hillary would have been a little bit more like her husband was. A little bit more give and take, not stand the ground. President Obama has been going around the United States Senate, U.S. Senate. There's a reason why they have that. You understand this? There's reasons why this country was built on checks and balances. If one's too more strong than the other, then you're pretty much up the down the mine shaft, and there's no way of climbing back up because there's no ladder. So, because if I have a simple fact of it, when you're coming down a road and you see you're heading on a split like this is a huge split. You're going with Obama on this side, and you have Romney on this side. Some people are saying, oh, it's more like this. No, it's more like this, because the viewpoint is that almost like a T. You have one way or another. You're not going like this. Usually it's more like this. Like that. It's not like almost like a T. A full T. Almost more like a freaking T. That's what I'm trying to do, but sorry about that, but heck, the guy needs to learn something. Personally, personally, this guy needs to realize he is not the smartest person in the world. You're not no freaking genius. Heck, I would take the freaking Donald Trump stand. In order you want for Romney, if you want my tax returns for the last 5 years, why don't we see your college transcripts? Bingo. There you go. You'll find out this boy probably didn't attend a single class at Harvard, like he said he did. Heck, they found out his bio was freaking jacked. It was jacked. I'm saying, oh, the coach was racist when he was in high school because he played basketball. I'm like, when the fact checkers at the liberal media found out, oh, he was lying. What a big liar he is. It's proving the guy is a liar. He lies left and right. He wants to shout people, and he just doesn't want to freaking do anything about it. He likes doing what he does. Plus, also, if you think about it, what did he do a couple of weeks ago? Or was it about almost a month ago? Yeah, it was about almost a month ago. 9/11, which in a couple of days, right now it's the 8th, so 9th, 10th, almost 3 days from a month from that incident. Oh, he said, oh, it was because of someone putting a terroristic. It was not terroristic. It was because of someone upsetting the Muslim faith. I'm like, give me a break. You say, oh, this is the number one reason why they attacked. You said in your campaign speech to your own people that Osama bin Laden's dead and Ford's alive. Simple as that. You did it on yourself, President Obama. And if I had a chance to talk to you, you're the world's biggest dumbass, and kiss my rear end. Kiss my white plushy cheeks. It would be my little catchphrase for him. Kiss my white plushy cheeks and go to hell. If I offended someone because of my language a little bit, I'm sorry. But you have to be honest. The honest way is just to freaking take it out. Take it up to here, and if you had enough of it, it's time to cut him. It's time to cut the guy loose. Like in sports, you cut the guy because he's becoming a problem. Simple as that. Now, heck, if you think this is hell, here's a simple thing for you. At the end of this video, if you have a comment or any ideas, send them on my way. Send a comment or die, like it or die, or hate it or die. I don't care. Or subscribe or die. There you go. This is your nice little nice handy fact of the day. Have a nice day. I'm out.